Asus decided to partner up with the anime series Evangelion for a second time. The last time they've made everything green and purple, this time it's all red. We have 100% Asuka coverage and I'll show you everything. Before we start, let me give a warm welcome to everyone who stumbled upon this video. Today we are weebing hard. First of all, let's start with the graphics card. It's the NVIDIA RTX 4090, which is almost 3 kilograms. It's 6 pounds in freedom units and it's heavier than most gaming laptops. And this is only the GPU. Although it's not just the GPU, this is the GPU. The details, patterns and colorings are looking absolutely amazing. On the backplate we can see Asuka looking at us, knowing that not only is this card one of the most unique and beautiful GPUs ever, but the performance is absolutely crazy. Well, we'll get back to that later. First, let's focus on the other parts, like the motherboard. It's an ROG Strix Maximus Z790 Hero, which is basically one of the best boards you can get right now. It supports Intel's 12th, 13th and 14th Gen CPUs. We have reinforced PCI Express Gen 5 slots and 4 memory slots supporting up to 7800 megatransfers per second DDR5 memory. Jesus. Aside all of this, we have 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, Wi-Fi 6E and Thunderbolt 4 built in, AI-driven overclocking and cooling, and a whole expansion card for PCI Gen 5 SSDs. Oh, and of course we have all the ports we could ever want. Obviously. Just like the GPU, the theme is carried over beautifully and the red accents and symbols are all over the covers. The built-in LED lighting is just the cherry on top. The only thing I could ask for is a tiny LCD display in the middle of the motherboard. The CPU's AIO cooler is the Ryujin 2360 with 3 red fans and a custom top on the pump which has a built-in display. It can show whatever we want, but I'm sticking with the default settings because it's very fitting. Oh, and I almost forgot the GPU holder. It's 3 kilograms after all, so it definitely needs a bit of support. And why not do it in style? All of the mentioned parts are inside the gigantic ROG Hyperion case, which is officially the largest hunk of metal and glass I've ever worked with in terms of PC parts. It stands on a giant feet, it has 2 carrying handles, and apart of the massive capacity, it still has a ton of extra material fixed to the outside. All of this for an absolutely unforgettable look. This is one of the most unique PC cases in terms of design, and the color work just adds another layer to it. The tempered glass panels are installed on hinges, so you can swing them open and get to the parts easily. And have I mentioned how good this looks? Yes? No worries. Repetition doesn't hurt anyone. I mean, look at the box. Look at it. Jesus. And now for the accessories. The mousepad is large and it provides space for a keyboard and mouse, unfortunately only one of which is wireless in this setup. The mouse is the Gladius 3, it's a really nice lightweight gaming mouse and with this design it will fit right into the setup alongside with the Strix Scope keyboard. Red baseplate and a fully custom keycap set. Actually, if you already have a great keyboard but you want to spice it up with some EVA DNA, you can get the keycap set separately. How nice! Asus also sent over the 27-inch QD OLED monitor as well, which is a really good display. I've had the pleasure of using it in the past and I loved it. Although I am one of those freaks who uses a 49-inch monstrosity on the regular basis, so the 27-inch is not my cup of tea, I can still appreciate the quality of the display, obviously. It is, however, not EVA branded, so unlike last time, the display is not part of the collaboration efforts. Or come to think of it, they don't have a headset either. Huh, interesting. All in all, I loved this setup, and the only thing that was better than the performance of it is the looks. I mean, just look at this absolute monstrosity behind me. It makes me really sad that I have to give it back after the review. Like, it's not an everyday occurrence that I want to keep something so badly after a review, and this is one of those times because, oh my god, Asus, please, can I at least keep the GPU, please? The price of these parts are extremely high, obviously. These are top-level premium parts, and as such, they are quite out of range of the general population in Middle Europe. Maybe in Germany people can afford them, but here, where I live, the motherboard costs 2 times the minimum wage. So I think we can start to understand that these are out of reach for most of the people here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on my next video whenever I upload it. I don't know yet. I hope to do it soon enough because I want to get back to this channel. I've had a little falling out with it. I didn't have time to work on my English second channel, and I'm trying to discipline myself into doing it. So hope to see you on my next video as well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Asus, for providing all these things for me for this video. And of course, have a nice day. Goodbye.